It's the show finally after so long. Lauren Radios in Evenings with Lauren Radios. And with all of you, who could it be? Who is it? Who the hell is it? Oh, well, of course, it's Lauren Radios. Hey, hello everybody. It's been so long since we did this thing, so of course it was going to take a little bit of time, but it's so nice to be back. It's amazing. Yay. Thank you. All, it's amazing to see you all here. Thank you. Welcome everybody. Let's welcome everybody here. Luciano and Jintai, Immortal Corpse. Oh, hey, welcome. And we will introduce those in a moment. And Fumi, I don't know if it's still here, but yeah, very nice. Welcome everyone. We have a very, very special, interesting show with a very, very nice guest, someone that is Tibi has been telling me, like, come on, we have to invite him. Well, she said more like Tibi, and I was like, oh, I see, you want me to, yeah, you know what, that's a great idea, Tibi. And I hope we can still invite him to do something else again, and not just this one time, because we will see how everything goes. So with nothing else to say, here we go. It's two very special people. It's first of all the one and only, the guy that is back at the library, and in the back library, and the library has a back part, it seems, I don't know, but he loves to be there and then tell us that we cannot stay there. It's Mattimus. Hello, Matt. Yay! Now, thank you for accepting being here, man. It's really, really cool to see you here, to have you here. Are you enjoying your gamer juice? Yeah, it's right there. Look at that. Yeah, maybe that's why it's like this doesn't taste like much. I need something stronger. And anyway, with us, of course, you should have been like wondering, where is she? Our beautiful co-host in her original animal form is the beautiful Baroness Tibi Delavol. Hey, Tibi. Yay! Applause for Tibi. Yeah, also, yeah. Oh my god, Tibi. Wait, what? Nah, you should be sounding it's supposed to be there. Oh wait, oh my god, yeah, you're right. Why is this muted?
And TV too, apparently.
TV, oh my god. Well, let's do this again. See, I told you. Sometimes this happens and we are yeah, we don't have any sound. This doesn't... it's because I have two ways to control the audio. I had muted you in one. I mute you in one there, I cannot hear you if it's one or the other. So I forgot to do the other one. Let's do this again, okay? Let's go back from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Yeah. It's the Lauren Radios thingy again. Yeah, nothing happened. You didn't see anything, and with you, our guest and co-host, it's them. Look at them. It's Matt.
Greetings.
And Tibi. Delavol. And nothing was lost. Nothing, not muted again.
Zero scuff.
Serious scuff, like always, of course. That's what they know us for. So Matt, it's been amazing to have you here, and sorry for all the issues, but now let's start this thing, shall we?
Okay, sounds good.
I was for example, you usually play a bunch of very retro, even obscure games. And I was wondering where did you start to play games? Were you once that like maybe your dad or someone or a cousin was playing games, and since very early on you started playing games, or was it much older that you got interested in those?
Ooh, I would say it was early on. My family was into games to an extent. I know I remember my father playing some JRPGs like the original Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest on NES.
Okay.
But so that's where a lot of the NES stuff came from, was family had it and I'm a hoarder. So uh but yeah, I guess a little bit was them, but I think most of it was my own interest. I usually pursued the types of games that I already knew, at least then when I was younger, that I'd be into. And I don't seem to have graduated much into anything new.
Oh, okay, okay. I see.
That's great.
And then you just you started just to pile up games like that?
Yeah, I was always I used to think of myself as a collector, but I don't know if that was really true, because I wasn't ever an avid collector. Oh, I've got to make sure I have every single NES game, and I've got to have complete
Oh.
libraries and everything complete. I was always someone, though, who tried to get things in good physical condition. But yeah, I guess more than playing them, I was a sucker for a good price. So whenever I saw things on sale or I'd see things used at a discount, I would
Yeah.
pile them up and never really get around to playing them until now.
Well, that's what happens a lot of the times, you
Yeah.
know? A lot of times you will be. It happens to me with comic books. I have so many, and I haven't read all of them, of course. I have read quite a lot of them, but no, there's still some, or that I read halfway and then I didn't complete not because it was bad, just that, oh, I will continue later. Oh, wait, there's this other story. Oh, and then I didn't, I didn't continue.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Gotcha. So you still so are you more Marvel or DC, if you don't mind my asking?
Ah, even you, TB, you want to answer that, TB, first?
I'm, of course, more DC than anything. How about you guys?
I am more DC. I've always been mostly a
Yes.
DC reader.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, same.
Team
Same. I
DC.
think I've been more of DC. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all DC.
Let me be a little bit
Was
more
though,
like you.
I fell out of it. I hate to full on 100% nerd out, but I really sort of stopped after just so we can make the audience eyes glaze over. I stopped after Flashpoint, and once it got into the New 52 era,
yes.
it just wasn't the same, and I found myself mostly picking up older collected editions than reading any of the new stuff. And
Yes,
you?
yes. Same, really. Honestly, after with the whole thing of Flashpoint and how everything was going, I want to remember if it was because of Flashpoint, or I think it was later after that when they said, you know what, you know how this thing was canon, but then it wasn't because everything changed and because this world was destroyed. Now everything is canon. In a way, I like that, but at the same time, it's such a such a chaos. But I didn't follow any of that. I would see sometimes like, oh, what they're up to. Oh, now Doctor Manhattan is kind of like their villain or something, or what? I mean, it sounds cool, but they didn't take it very good. So yeah, no, I wasn't that
Yeah.
interested. I prefer to go for, oh, let's see what came before of that. But there was still some interesting stories here and there, or characters that they made. I was like, oh, okay, that could be good. That, nah, I don't care. I never cared about the Batman That Laughs, for example. It was a little bit like,
I don't think I
know.
ever read any of that. Okay.
No. And you, TB? Did you continue?
Okay, what's the question?
What about you with the comics? What have you been? Where did you leave, or what do you remember that you were like, you know, which one I really like? I like this.
Yeah, I really like The Watchmen.
Yeah, Watchmen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was. I think that was the first comic that I ever owned.
Oh wow.
No
Nice.
way.
Yeah, yeah,
Very
I
nice.
forgot
yeah. I
about
like
that.
it, and I like the movie too. The movie's great.
Have you seen it?
Me? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I saw the movie. I've never read entirely through all the graphic novel. There, I guess I'm sort of like you in that respect. Lauren is having this stuff piling up and not reading it. I've had a
Yeah.
boxed set of Watchmen that I picked up at a discount store, and I have it's sitting there. It's waiting for me. Someday I'll read it.
Oh, you should, or at least, well, yeah. At least you should, or watch the Ultimate Edition, maybe the
Yeah,
the
I haven't
movie.
seen the Ultimate Edition, just the
It's so good.
older director's cut that they.
Oh well,
put
the
out.
director's cut is supposed to be the actual good thing, you know, like it's like yeah, that's the one. But the Ultimate is just a little bit. Yeah, that's more for the fan
Gotcha.
because it added another story there and thing, and it's just like give me more. I want to see more, and then it gets really good. It's interesting, but yeah, no, if you watch the director's cut, that's it. Yeah, no, that's great.
Okay.
Did you have a favorite character at all?
Oh, of the Watchmen or
Yeah.
DC in general? Of the Watchmen,
Oh.
I was really partial to Rorschach.
Of course.
Really?
My favorite too.
Yay, I picked one right.
Nah, no, everybody, well, almost everybody is great, or at least interesting. So I
No.
can see it.
Yeah.
Only
No.
Rorschach.
Ah, TV.
Rorschach.
I really like Rorschach, of course, but I would say,
No.
well, I like the whole idea of Doctor Manhattan or Ozymandias. Of course, Night Owl. A comedian is crazy.
He is.
Nobody cares about Silk Spectre, sadly.
No.
That's kidding.
The mother?
Honestly, no, the mother is great, but
The mother
yeah.
is. Yes.
that's something that a lot of times I feel. I mean, I love what Alan Moore makes with his characters, and the stories go crazy and all. But a lot of times I feel like with women, he's not very good at writing them. And not trying to be like oh no, women are always abused in his comics, which is true, but at the same time it's like come on, I don't know, make them a little bit more interesting. And in movies they end up making them better. For example, V for Vendetta, I prefer what they did in the movie with the character of Eve, and also Silk Spectre.
Interesting. I've seen the movie. I never read V for Vendetta.
I
don't think I
think I
have.
didn't finish it. I think I jumped through different pages, like to see like oh well, I was reading it and I was like wait, how does this end? Does it even end the same way? Pretty similar, but there's a lot. Oh my god, there's a lot of characters and a bunch of stuff that wasn't in the movie. I like the movie still, of course, but I was like, whoa, my god, there's so many different stories happening in this. But I mean, that's what's an adaptation.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's impossible to get a lot of that stuff on the screen and keep the casual audience is the main thing. I mean, the fans are obviously going to eat it up, but
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. How to make it for a little bit more about. I don't know. Sometimes I would like. Whoops. Oh, what the hell happened there? For some reason, it's like not again, man. For some reason, I don't know. Sometimes I prefer. It happened with Watchmen. With Watchmen, they really went like, "Nah, we're trying to make it as crazy as it is in the comics," and at most, and a very good idea. It's okay. Let's try to simplify and put you into this world with that amazing intro, where it was that, yeah, this is another version of the world. You know, in this one, they defeated the Vietnamese. You know, the America defeated Vietnam. Nixon got reelected for a third time, and a lot of stuff happens that is like, okay, this is a different thing. Oh, there's superheroes here, we're heroes, and blah blah blah. Okay, and that is in the comics, but it's super spread out through all of them. So the fact of saying like, okay, let's grab these little bits, put them all there, and say like, okay, yeah, this is the world. That was a really good choice. And then let's continue with how crazy this is instead of saying like, oh well, but in fact we're gonna have the happy ending. Like, nah, 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 nah. This has to be very, very crazy.
Of
So
course.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
The opening for Watchmen, it always reminded me, boy, here's a random one, and I'm pulling this one out of my back pocket, and I don't recommend watching it. I hate to say,
okay.
oh, it reminds me of this. Don't watch it. But there was a movie with Alan Arkin and Christopher Lee called The Return of Captain Invincible. And
Oh,
it has to do with a superhero who, right or wrong, I think it turned out it was just false allegations, but I don't even remember the movie, God. But
mm.
the whole opening is black and white era, newsreels. He was a superhero during World War II. And then when the Cold War followed, he got accused of the McCarthyism, Red Scare,
Ah,
communism, and
yeah,
sort
yeah,
of
to chase him.
just disappeared from the world until suddenly we hit the 1980s and I don't know, supervillain has arisen. We need Captain Invincible back when we found him in Australia and he's drunk.
Mm,
Yeah, terrible movie, but that opening always sort of reminded me of that, the way they
okay.
were hunting down a few of the superheroes early on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sort
okay.
of because they were contrary to whatever the new reelected government was stood
Mm-hmm.
for. I mean, I barely remember this. Yeah, probably reaching. Oops.
What the heck?
We'll have to watch it and see.
Well,
Yeah, why
I don't
not?
know if
It's
I'd do
always
that.
no. You wouldn't?
It really
Why
is
not?
not good. It is really, really not a good movie. It's got like just a couple moments and it falls apart fast. But that opening just always it felt like, oh, I wonder if Watchmen took influence from this.
Now I want to watch it even more.
Me too.
Oh, okay. That's that would be. We will have to one day interview Alan Moore and tell him like, come on, tell. We will make him watch the adaptations. He never likes to watch his stuff, but
Oh,
well,
really?
yeah, no, I think. Well, at first he was like, "Oh yeah, sounds interesting," and then when he saw that people would really change a lot of what the main point was, I think he would understand. Like, well, it's an adaptation. Of course, it's not going to be the same, but to change maybe the core idea or things like that, it's when he was like, okay, that's not what it's supposed to be. Come on.
Yeah, I get that.
But there's a couple of things that he has said that he has liked. For example, he did like Justice League. What is it? Justice League Unlimited, or what is
Oh.
the? I think it was that one episode that they
Okay.
did based on one of his Superman stories, and yeah, it's pretty much the same. They did great, and supposedly the script that they used for Watchmen, he was how to say it? He kind of like blessing, like looking for his blessing. The guy that wrote it, which is what's his name? I always forget. It's the guy that made Solid Snake's voice. I forgot what his name is.
Oh gosh, I can't
But
think of it.
he's also a writer, and he was like, "I love Watchmen. I will write it, but I want to know that I want to have Alan Moore to help me to be like, okay, this is okay or not, or to know that I care." And I think Alan Moore said something like, "This is the closest that you're gonna get to an adaptation for Watchmen." So okay,
Oh,
that's just
that's high
yeah,
marks. That's high praise, really.
yeah, I would say. And with all, for example, yeah, with old movies like how what you were talking about and all, I have never seen that one, but we also like old movies. Besides having in your back library a bunch of actual, stuff, the analog, the real deal of video games and all, do you also collect something else like that, like movies, like old movies?
Yeah, I would say in fact before I ever started showing off my the doing the hand cams with the NES stuff, I had some early streams where I went through my Blu-ray library that I keep cataloged. Well, I did keep cataloged online. It's sort of fallen behind recently, but yeah, I've always been big on collecting physical movies DVD and Blu-ray mostly.
Oh,
I mean, I still
okay.
have VHSs some and laser discs, but the laser disc player doesn't work, so that's a
Oh,
bit
wow.
unfortunate.
Whoops.
Did
But
you?
yes, yeah, I love movies on physical media.
Oh,
Oh,
nice, nice. Did you also, TV? Did you have at any
hello.
point something like that, like a laser disc, for example? Do you remember those?
I'm not sure if I know what that is.
Oh boy, Laserdisc. I love
Hold
talking
on,
about
let me see.
Laserdisc. Man, you just opened the can of words. You don't know the chat right now. I know people like Kimmy who's in chat is probably saying, "Oh God," because yeah, you just opened the
Nah.
can of worms. So Laserdisc
Mm-hmm.
is they are discs that are the size of a vinyl record. So
Yeah.
think of a DVD that is the size of a vinyl record. Number
Oh
one.
my goodness.
Number two, even though you would think then that it's digital, it is analog. The laser reads it the same way a needle stylus reads a record. So it's analog being read by a laser on a giant disc. The discs can only hold about an hour per side. So if you watch a movie, you have to flip the movie over halfway through.
No.
Yeah.
The video quality is it's somewhere between VHS and DVD. So it's not
I
as good as
suppose.
DVD, but it's an old format. It unless I'm wrong, it predates VHS. It was the rich person's format, which I couldn't afford when I was younger. It
Yeah, a
was
lot of times that's what happens with this thing that
yeah.
it would you would think that it's after, but no, it was like no, we need a cheaper way to do this, and then it's like okay, we
Yeah.
have a VHS, oh, we have beta, oh, okay, we have all of this stuff, and it's like oh, and then the DVD.
The one thing that, and laser discs, a lot of people still collect them. The one thing that really keeps it in the game is the sound. Unlike
Oh.
DVD and even unlike Blu-ray, Laserdisc is pure, uncompressed. Ooh, my throat gave out there.
No, it
Oh, you're
Pure,
compressed.
uncompressed. I just got so happy about Laserdisc.
Oh.
It's pure, uncompressed, lossless sound that is almost a one for in terms of stereo tracks and mono tracks and basic surround. It's almost one for one identical to the theatrical prints. So
That's
they
so
didn't
good,
do any
man.
tinkering. They never adjusted it for home video viewing. So a lot of times, a lot of the studios that put older films out on Blu-ray and DVD, like Criterion,
Mm-hmm.
if the film prints have degraded too much, they'll go back to the Laserdisc because the Laserdisc is a perfect representation of the original theatrical audio, usually.
Oh yeah,
My
that's so
goodness,
good.
I had no idea about any of this.
Yeah, that's one reason why I start screaming when companies like Shout Factory will have a notice that unfortunately the film print we were given was bad and the audio is going to be garbled on this. And I'm just screaming,
Uh,
why did you not go get the laser disc? It's on eBay for $30, man.
Yeah, a lot of the times they even have to. Well, first of all, hello, Red. Welcome, welcome,
Hi,
Oh,
and
Birdie.
greetings,
Daddy
Red.
Chew, and everybody that just joined us. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome. It's funny how a lot of the times I think they end up even remaking the sound of something to be like, oh, we need to redo all the foley, all the sound design. Oh, we need to
Ugh.
record again the music. It's like, but you have a good copy there. But sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But when they do, it's like, wasn't it easier to do is, well, I need to, yeah, maybe they do it just to have someone to pay it for that and then be like, oh, yeah, well, I wanted money. I don't know. Or sometimes they're just stupid. I have seen
Yeah.
everything.
I'm going with the stupid part, 'Cause- and I'll go with that especially because I could think of two movies off the top of my head where they would claim that they had the original mono mix in addition to the 5.1 remix, but what they would actually do is they'd just fold down the 5.1 remix into mono. That's not the same
Oh my
soundtrack.
God, yeah,
If you've
no.
remixed all the voices and added new sound effects, and they did that, I know with Hitchcock's Psycho. And thankfully, Universal went back and corrected the Blu-ray. And I know it's happened over and over again with the original Halloween. And I think the current
Oh.
4K disc is correct, but The current 4K and one of the older DVDs was correct, but all the ones like in between there, they just kept folding down the new mix, which was no, stop.
Oh my god. Now that you said about Hitchcock, I remember something like that happened to Vertigo. To Vertigo, they also had to remake the sound, or at least, well, that's what they were saying. Like, we had to remake it. But yeah, I remember seeing the whole process on, well, how to, I guess, to digitalize it and then to do all the sounds again and to try to make them as close as they used to be because of the, a new mix. I suppose have 5.1 that they were trying to do, all of that.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Yeah.
And now we have Atmos.
Yeah, so now, now we get to change it even more.
Yeah. There is, I just saw, speaking of Atmos, I just saw that there's going to be a new release of Lamb Lies Down on Broadway by Genesis, and it's going to be an Atmos version. I mean, it's not only that. There's going to be like, okay, we have a, will do still some type of remaster version, blah, 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 whatever, with the new quality stuff. But they will do it in LP, in vinyl. Yeah. And they will release it also in Blu-rays and CDs. And I think the Blu-ray is an Atmos version. So in a way, I'm like, if they did it from really, really having all the tracks, which probably they did, that could be an interesting thing to listen to.
Yeah, I don't, when it comes to Atmos tracks, especially, even, well, not just with music and stuff, but with movies, when they have all the original elements and they're just remixing them for the new format, that makes sense to me. It's when they're going back and they're adding the new sound effects or trying to modernize certain things. That's when it's just could you at least put both versions there?
Yes,
can we
exactly.
have the option?
Just like what happened with Star Wars is like the most popular and known thing. Do you know that one, Tibi? Did you know what happened to
about Star Wars?
Yeah, about Star Wars. Did you know what happened? Well, it happened that they have been remaking a lot of stuff for the original movies. The 3 original ones, a lot of times they have added new voice clips, new sounds, new effects, and scenes that were not added in the original because of time or because whatever. Yeah. And it's like, well, who even has the original ones? No one.
Lucas. Well, I mean, I've got copies of the originals on Laserdisc. But,
but I think even the Laserdisc wasn't great. No, I think it was kind of damaged.
The Laserdiscs. In fact, that's how I got into Laserdisc Boy. Let me
there we
flashback
go.
a little bit. So one of my hobbies is I used to make custom DVDs, not like piracy, but trying to preserve things that weren't officially available on DVD and trying to rebuild things like that. And I started with Star Wars and I picked up multiple editions, and man, considering that LucasArts is the studio behind THX, they really sucked with remastering.
Yeah, right? It doesn't sound great.
It's not just the sound, the picture. There would be all this weird sort of color fluctuations. They would use noise reduction that would blur everything. It's a mess. It's a mess.
That's terrible.
And as far as the changes Lucas has made over the years, that's just with him going back and adding the new visual effects. I think my attitude with it's always been, okay, it's fine if you want to change it as long as you make the original version accessible too. They should both be there. They should both. But his attitude has, boy, I hate going off on this. It's been a real slap in the face to the fans. Because he came out and was saying things like, well, those original versions that were in theaters, I just consider those to be work prints, and I would never release anything that is a work print officially. Really? Well, you took everyone's money back in the 70s and 80s. You seemed fine taking all the money then. And he's just, and made comments too about he wasn't really thinking about the Laserdisc, but he was talking about the VHS tapes. He was something along the lines of, well, someday all those old tapes will have degraded and only my copies will be left for everyone to experience. Really, is that the way you feel about the people who supported your livelihood?
Yeah, and
Is that
that,
it, man?
and even for the original people that worked in your
Yeah.
stuff, no, all
Yeah,
that
it's a
work,
slap in.
it's gone.
Yeah, and it's still there. There are film prints.
Yes, yes, of
Disney
course.
has copies of stuff. A lot of private collectors have them. You can find dubious copies online, which I won't go
Yeah.
into, so we don't get bonked by YouTube.
That's okay.
But yeah, it's a case of they've got this stuff, but they just won't allow it to be released.
Yeah.
It's just rotting away.
Yeah. Tibi, can you read some of the questions that we have? Yeah, Tibi.
Some no,
I
no,
think
no,
Red was asking
no,
something,
Matt,
for
don't read that
example.
one.
I'm sorry. I mean, I could go on for days.
No,
no,
that's
thank
great. That's
you.
why you're
Thank you
here,
for
goddammit.
Educating us.
dear.
Us. Let's see. Where is it? Does Lauren and Tibi collect any Blu-ray or DVD series?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me. Well,
Yeah.
if it's me, I used to
Yes.
collect a lot of DVDs. Well, VHS. I used to have a lot of VHS, some beta, and then a lot of DVDs. But when it come to when it comes to Blu-rays,
Yeah.
my English. When it comes to Blu-rays,
Good.
I was really looking for like, no, I really want to have this one because of course the price and everything. It was like, no, I really want to find something that I would say that must look and sound really good on the Blu-ray. Okay, let me find it. And sometimes, yeah, it would be great. I thought the 2001 Space Odyssey, for example, that one looked great. That one was beautiful to look. But it's already beautiful, so of course.
Yeah.
Some, what's the name of this? Concerts. I got well, that was a present, but it's David Gilmour concert, and it looks great. It sounds amazing. But that's it. And the other Blu-rays, I would say it's video games. And also, it wasn't that many that I got on Blu-ray, at least, on that copy. And you, TB?
Just video games in the Blu-ray.
Well, that was the format that they were having them for past
yeah, I think
generation. And this one still.
PlayStation 4 was Blu-ray discs. I could be
PlayStation
wrong.
3.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, since PlayStation 3.
As well. Wow.
Yeah.
VHS. I don't know if I would say that I like collected any. If I was like a collector or anything, it was mostly Disney movies and a few series and box sets of Friends.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause I loved that
Nice.
show. growing up.
Nice.
That's about it. Blu-ray. I think I only had like Scott Pilgrim or something.
Oh,
I
good.
still have never seen Scott Pilgrim.
Oh man,
What
you
the
need
fuck
to.
is
I
wrong
know I
with you?
do. I know it. I know. You're not the first people to tell me that.
You might not
man.
like it. Might not be a thing.
I probably will. I'll add it to the backlog.
Let's
'cause
go.
To the
heaven
back
knows
library.
I'm trying to get caught up on so much stuff.
It's hard. It's
The
hard.
back
is.
library has a backlog. And what else is there? What else do you have there in your library?
Ooh, me? Oh gosh. I mean, I got tons of CDs, but I couldn't tell you what they are. They're boxed up. I mostly ripped them to a hard drive. So, but I don't know. My musical tastes were always bad to worse.
Bad to worse? Nah, there's no bad. I don't know.
I guess I would say most of my collections are the older game cartridges, the DVDs, and the Blu-rays. As far as things like VHS, it's just a few little odds and ends that I held on to once I started upgrading. But even upgrading, that's such a boondoggle because you get to a point. I know, like you were mentioning, Lauren, about the improvement in quality. You get to a point where you're, I'll rebuy this for the better quality or this feature, and then they reissue it again and again and again, and And sometimes then you wind up going back to the older copy because it was the one that felt more right.
You know what has happened that, and I guess also probably I'm not sure when, but there has to be some case. I really don't know in English, but in Spanish it has happened a lot that they've been redubbing a lot of stuff, and also the same thing. All that work now it's not completely gone because yeah, sure you can find some copies here and there. Maybe if it's not in the DVD, it will be VHS or anything like that, but they instead of trying to save the old dubbing and what that actress did, now it's gone. No, and the next one is not very good. Dubbing sucks nowadays.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about with that because Toho films with
Oh,
Japan, they've been really bad about limiting, like with the Godzilla movies, what English dubs are even allowed to be distributed. It's been a really weird situation because you look at like the Blu-ray set and from Criterion, and Toho basically said no ho to half of the dubs. It's got I want to
can,
say there's like
yeah,
15 movies in there, and of them, oh dear, oh
there we
it
go.
was a bad joke. No,
It was no, it was a good joke. If it was a bad one, it
oh
would be the other sound. TV, can you put the other sound?
Oh, wait.
No,
oh dear. Yeah,
that's the
that
one.
feels
No.
that feels correct there. But yeah,
No,
no, you
TV.
look at the box set and it's like 15,
Oops.
16 movies, and they only allowed 8 of the dubs, 7 or 8 of the dubs to be there. And of those, some of them, the English dubs were on previous Blu-rays, but now the current Toho says, nope, not anymore. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. Those things
No.
should be preserved because even if you're someone who prefers subtitles over dubbing, or you
Oh,
look at it as it wasn't as accurate, the work that was done there still matters.
yeah, of course. But no,
Yeah.
they love to take it away.
Yeah. Yep.
I was I don't know if, for example, in at least one case that I know of why that happened was that one actress wanted to have more money for that because of like, hey, it's been years that I did this dubbing and I haven't had any money out of that other than what they paid me, but I'm not
Yeah.
having anything else, so you should pay me, Disney. And he's like, oh nah. And then Disney
Yeah.
said like, I just redub it
Yeah.
and that's it. And then they started to
Licensing.
they started to redub everything because of her. It's like, no, you idiot, why would you do that, you greedy bastard?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And with music licensing in movies too,
Yeah.
there's so many movies where they've gone back and replaced the soundtrack because the original artists want more and more money for the reissue, and it's just such a
Yeah.
mess. A good example of that is, I guess would be the TV series Knight Rider, the one with David Hasselhoff.
Oh yes.
Oh.
From what I understand, a lot of the music on the DVD release was replaced. I want to say the upcoming 4K reissue is they finally paid for the licensing, but yeah, it's so many cases of that. I hate well, National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh, that one.
There is a song in it by the Pointer Sisters. I think it's "I'm So Excited." It is not
Oh,
in
you're
any.
right.
It's not in any of the home video versions. It has
No.
been missing since like the 1990s or ever since DVD at least. And even though that's it's a little bit agreed on both sides, I guess, because even though that movie is a guaranteed moneymaker all these years for Warner Brothers, they don't want to pay for the added licensing.
Huh.
So it's a little bit of both. The Pointer Sisters being greedy, and I think it's the Pointer Sisters. If it's not the Pointer Sisters, please don't sue me. Whoever it is wanting more money, plus the studios just being cheap because they don't want to pay anything. So you can't win.
No.
Anything
Oh my
to
God,
add
that
to
sucks.
that, TB?
Me? Tibi.
That's a good TV.
What I really want to know, just going back because we're talking about music, you said that
Yeah.
your taste in music was what was it, bad to us? Did you say?
Yeah.
I'm so
Oh dear.
curious to know.
Oh dear. So I guess my main music taste used to be, I guess still is, even though I don't pick up many CDs now. It's been, well, I mean, they don't make many CDs now, but yeah, I don't pick up a lot of albums anymore, but I used to listen to a lot of movie scores, movie and TV scores, not the soundtracks, but a lot of the scores. So
Nice.
I guess modernized classical music, you could think of it as. As for everything else, I don't know. I used to pick up a lot of really bad dance and club music, even though I never really danced. A lot of pretty much everything except country, I would pick up a lot of different things.
See, I thought maybe you would have liked country.
No, I wish I could say I did, but it just it doesn't hit for me.
Yeah,
I'm
it's not
sorry.
in you.
Yeah.
When it's not in you, it's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah, no, it happens.
Valid.
I do like it. Well, I think we do like it. And some
I like everything,
country.
really.
Same.
yeah, I
Gotcha.
do
That's
like country.
good. That's good. It's good to like. I don't trust people who only like one single type of music
Yeah.
or one single type of movie or game or book or anything else.
Yeah, it's good to
And
have variety.
not even the type of music that is kind of like country, but it's not country. I don't know. I can think of, the Big Enough song, for example, that became the meme because of this guy. What's the name of this singer that did the yelling? You know, that guy. That one is
Nice,
thank
nice.
you. That one is so funny. And you know what it says? Say this town is big enough for both of us. That one is really funny. I don't know, maybe in that style to be like, yeah, it just has a little bit of the country, but yeah, maybe that you could like. Maybe, I don't know.
I guess I would say, I mean, I like it for casual. It's rare that I'll ever turn music off. I'm not the type that is like, no, stop that. Except maybe, if I was wandering through Sears before they went out of business and hearing Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On for the 50 billionth time. But
It happens.
But no, I think I like country for casual listening, but I guess so. I should rephrase it. I like it for casual listening, but not ever something I have gotten into to pick up.
To be like, now I'm gonna you know what? I am going to listen to Country Roads Take Me Home. Not even that one for karaoke. No?
Well, now that, John Denver. Okay, I'll give John.
So
Denver
you
a
don't
pass.
like it, huh?
I will give John Denver a pass.
He gets a pass.
Yeah,
John Denver did a TV special with the Muppets. He gets a pass.
There we go.
The
Applause.
Muppet.
Yeah. So
Applause.
a big iron,
Oh dear.
with his big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. That one is also fun.
No idea.
Yeah, and that's weird when I think about it because I am a fan of Western movies, so it seems kind of weird that I'm not that country doesn't resonate with me at all, or that much, but
It happens.
yeah.
But in the context is nice. And the context works really good. Yeah. Did you watch? That reminded me. Did you watch Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
No, I can't say I have. Tell me about it.
Oh my god! I think not even you, TV, right? I think you haven't seen it.
I'm googling it as we speak.
It's on Netflix. It's on a Netflix movie.
No. No.
It was great. It's a compilation of different. It's like 5 Western stories, as if you were reading a book and being like, okay, now the story of this, and it plays a lot with the stereotypical things that you would know about the old West. You have the lone gunslinger that it's almost a myth and that nobody can beat, and you have the guys that rob banks, and you have the ones that are going from in caravan to one state to another, going to Oregon or something like that, and the prospector going for the gold, all of that. But it's so well done. It's amazing. What a good movie. And even plays with different tones. Some parts are comedy, others are very dark, others are very the first one is a musical pretty much. So it's great. It's a really, really good movie. I think you would like it.
Yeah, well, I like compilation movies, so that does sound interesting.
We'll have to watch
Hey, good looking. Is that what the one that Red is doing? What you
I
got
don't know.
cooking?
Is that country?
Yeah, it's country.
And Jintai, because I see your comment. No, I've never seen the Trinity movies. I know Bud Spencer and can't think of the other one's names, but I have never seen the Trinity movies. No, sorry.
Me neither.
What about Cowboy Bebop?
Cowboy
yeah.
Bebop. Oh, I thought we mentioned this the other day. I have never
Yeah, we
seen
did.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. Well, it's kind of true. At one point I started. It was on my backlog, and I was going to start it from a dubious source, which I won't mention because piracy is bad. Don't do the piracy.
It's
or
not
whatnot.
bad. Well, it's just for the YouTube kids. Don't believe that now. It's okay. It's totally fine. But
I'm a firm
bad,
believer.
very bad, very.
Yes, I'm a firm believer in try before you buy. So it's called a sample.
Exactly.
I'm just taking a sample
Sounds
of
good.
the whole thing. But I only got like 10 minutes in. I don't know what happened, and I never went back to it. So that is something I do need to. I desperately need to go back to and give another shot to.
Yes,
The
yes, of
Cowboy
course.
Bebop?
Yes, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never, because I had it at one point. I started it, and I just don't know. I was only 10 minutes in, and either something came up or who knows. But for whatever reason, I never went back to it. Oh, I know I'm a failure. Oh,
No, it's
not at
okay.
all.
all my
are you
horrible
talking
anime
about?
choices and not knowing any of the popular ones with the youth.
Do you
No,
have
that's
a
okay.
favorite anime?
Oh
or your
boy.
top 5 even?
I would say my favorite is The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. I love Haruhi Suzumiya. And I am one of the few people I think out there who really likes not really likes, but who appreciates the Endless Eight. I know a lot of people hate the miniseries. For those, I'll spoil it. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Haruhi, there is an episode that basically repeats itself 8 times, just completely redrawn from scratch. But
Wow.
But the thing is, I think that's what at first I hated it, and then I realized this isn't just cheap. They went back and redrew this thing completely, different angles, different outfits, everything from scratch 8 times.
What a
with the exception
crazy
of the
That's
changes to
amazing.
get it out. Yeah, that's an awful thing to put on TV. No wonder I guess the second season of Haruhi didn't do well. Well, I can't imagine why. You tried to get away with running the same episode 8 times. It wasn't even a rerun. Ay. But yeah, I love Haruhi. I was really raised on I never watched any of the series of Lupin, but the Lupin the Third movies, or Lupin. So starting with Castle of Cagliostro.
Lupin, exactly.
Yeah, I always mistake it. I use the original English dub version of Lupin instead of Lupin, it seems,
I didn't know that.
Can't pronounce it. Or when at one point they couldn't even, there was well, there you go again, because there was a rights dispute over Lupin the Third in Japan over the character, and they weren't allowed to use the name Lupin. So in Japan, they kept calling him for a while Rupin, and in the U.S., I know in the Castle of Cagliostro, they called him the Wolf, or something that wasn't even, because Lupine, I guess, was what it was associating it with. But yeah. Yeah, so there's a period where Lupin's not Lupin. Oh dear.
Now take your TV, take your tea.
Oh dear.
I know.
Oh dear.
Come on, TV.
And one last one I'll mention, Tenchi Muyo. I'm a sucker for Tenchi Muyo, the old school harem comedy.
More harems.
And Urusei Yatsura. I haven't watched the remake of Urusei Yatsura, but the original series and the original movies of Urusei Yatsura, which is a sci-fi romantic comedy thing. Sucker for
Oh,
that.
sounds good.
And what about the two of you? What would you say your favorites or favorite anime would be? Or
Boku no
manga?
Pico.
Favorite anime.
What was that?
I'm not sure. I was just gonna.
got it.
What?
What? But
What? Bang, bala, bala, bing, bang.
Boku no
Yes.
Pico? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows
I do
anything.
not. I am not familiar with that
Lauren,
one.
you don't know Boku no Pico?
That one is. Yeah, it's a great intro.
For the
Great
record,
Really?
music,
I've never
honestly.
seen it.
It's good.
You've never seen
watch
it?
it.
Matt,
Go
don't
and watch it.
Matt, don't watch it.
Oh dear. Is this going to be one for the hentai section of the library that does not exist?
But it will
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
right?
Oh no,
was
no,
bad
absolutely.
TV.
Of course not. Of course not. Let me check Amazon. Of course not.
Yeah. Oh my God. Are you gonna? I should have put the browser here to be like, let's see what is happening here.
Oh dear.
He's like, yeah. I mean, at least to see, you can see the. Probably you can see the poster. That's okay. That's all right.
Oh,
You see, like
dear.
that's a cute girl, right? It's a girl, I suppose.
It's
Yeah.
iconic, really. But
It was
no,
such
no,
a joke back in the day of like what 2015, 16. Wow.
to say that it was your favorite anime.
No, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, no. Favorite anime, honestly.
No, not you.
I really liked Cardcaptor Sakura. That one was
Wow.
really good.
Okay.
Evangelion, of course, it's great. But I want to remember if there's something that I've seen that. Oh, you know what I was really liking so much. I don't have any manga really. Like I never collected that. I was always about collecting the just comics, books, some books, of course. I really liked reading a bunch of things here and there. But when I watched Deadman Wonderland, I really liked the idea and how everything was going. That they didn't continue anything because I think they were taking too long. I don't remember if the author was maybe pregnant and take a while to continue the story, and maybe I don't know if not a lot of people watch or what happened, but they didn't continue the series. There's only one season and one OVA that it's kind of like, well, this was more like before everything happened kind of thing. I don't know. So but it made me be, I want to know what happens in this one. So I really got all the manga, which are what, like 12, I guess like 12 numbers. I don't know, I have them here. Yeah. And it's funny because I was so much like, I want to read this. I have only read, I think, the first 2 numbers. I haven't finished reading the whole thing. And I had it, I think, also the same thing, like since 2015, I think I completed the whole thing, and 10 years later, I haven't finished it.
Yeah.
What was
That's how it goes. It was Deadman Wonderland.
Oh, yes, you told me about that.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite anime?
I wanted to talk about something that really got me into, like, hey, I want to know this, so I'm really into this thing.
Yeah.
Another one that really was like, there exists also this type of anime, Elfen Lied.
Oh, here we
Elfen
go.
Lied. Wow, here we go.
I have
with
never
Elfen Lied.
seen it. I've heard of it. Definitely heard of it.
You should watch it. It's really interesting. I think it's good to
Well,
watch it
now,
at least one
isn't it a
time.
bit gory?
It's very gory. Well, it's not extremely gory, but it is violent here and there.
We'll
So
keep
if
that
you're
in
not
mind.
that much
Oh, that's
into
fine.
that,
Animated violence and gore doesn't really get to me. It's
Oh,
more
really?
like the older I get, the more squeamish I get with
Yeah.
out and out
Yeah.
horror movies.
Same. Elfen Lied. I think I've only seen one episode.
really,
Well, yeah, I told
Well,
you.
for what you told me, you didn't even watch like the first episode. You watched like the fifth or eighth episode, something like that. It's a
Oh,
short
really?
anime also. It's like 12 episodes or wait,
The
no,
one.
it's like 20. It's I always forget if it's one of those that it's 12 or if it's
Mm-hmm.
22, 24. I always forget. I think it's
The
less.
the one with the dog.
Yes.
The one with the
Yeah,
dog.
Elfen Lied. The song is amazing. The intro is
If
so
you know,
good.
you know.
Yeah, do you
I
know? You know.
don't know.
You don't want to know, man.
Oh dear.
The
Oh dear.
dog. It's always the dogs. It's a say. Oh, I'm on your shoulder, man.
Yeah, so he was like,
That's
you don't
fine.
know. Tell him like, you don't
Okay.
know.
You don't know.
Oh dear.
You don't want to know. But it's for some reason dogs in anime. I mean, the same with Full Metal Alchemist. Something similar happened there as well. Which Full Metal Alchemist is also my favorite anime. Nobody asked,
Okay.
but
No, that's.
Oh yes, Full Metal Alchemist. You're right. That one is great.
yeah.
I've
How did I
never
forget?
watched any of it either. I know Vic Mignogna did some of the English dub, but
Oh,
that's.
I love Vic. I love
Yes,
Vic so
yes.
much. He did amazing. So good. Because also, I don't really watch a lot of the English dubs. But they did just so perfect in that anime. They did an amazing job. All of the cast. Really, really.
They did pretty good. It was built.
Yeah, it's a rare thing, but a special thing when an English dub or when a dub really does top the original.
Oh yeah,
It's-
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Trying to
banana
think.
fish.
Oh my god! How could I forget
Lauren, you're
about
forgetting
banana
all the
fish?
good
No,
ones.
banana. But you know what? That is probably one. Yeah,
Banana
that
fish.
is in the
Yeah, oh,
top.
yeah.
Yeah, that it has to be top.
It's
All right,
for
I
me.
gotta
It's
Google
tied.
that one.
Yeah, Google it. It's really, really good. For me, it's tied with Fullmetal Alchemist.
Huh.
Yeah,
Banana.
a banana fish.
Banana.
Such a funny name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And then I immediately see a guy holding a gun. That wasn't what I was expecting from something called banana fish.
No, it's pretty. Also a little bit dark. Oh my god! Thank you, Dragon. First of all,
Oh,
for
thank you,
that. You're very
Dragon.
sweet.
Thank you so much.
And welcome to the interview here with
Yes, welcome.
Mattimus. Yeah, I was saying a lot of times when they do adaptations from a manga, anime, whatever, and they do it into live action. Usually they will turn it into live action. A lot of times, you will have the usual thing. Americans wanting to do something from Japan, but the whole point is that it occurs in Japan. It's about the
Yeah.
Japanese culture. It doesn't translate well, or they will have to change a lot of things. And then that's how you have things like Death Note from Netflix and sucks. But
Yeah.
Japan is not also
didn't
exempt
watch it.
from that. They will do the opposite. It will be a story that is supposed to happen in Europe or any other place, and they will adapt it to Japanese people, and then you have a bunch of cosplayers, and kind of sucks. Doesn't look great. Oh, look at that! Thank you. And
Fancy.
yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't work. Like with Attack on Titan, they did it, and they did it with Full Metal Alchemist, and it sucks. It's not good. But banana fish would be a great thing to do for Americans because everything happens in America in the 70s, and you have one of the protagonists is Japanese. It's supposed to be like, oh well, I just arrived here in America. What's going on? And then the whole thing, how it goes. That would be a great adaptation. And because of everything that happens in the anime, you could do one or maybe two movies, and it would be great.
Okay. We'll have to check that out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because whenever I think about anime that's been given a live action makeover, I always think of Speed Racer, which I love, but Speed Racer I also don't associate with the anime because the movie was based on the Americanization cartoon of the anime. So is it
yes.
really? It's more of a live action version of the Americanized cartoon, not of the Japanese anime. But I love Speed Racer.
Oh my
That is
god,
such
it's one
an
of
underrated
my
movie.
favorite. It's one of our favorite movies, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so
that was.
good.
That was, and the whole reason, man, I almost did not see it because I don't know how the marketing was where you guys were, but the marketing for it in the United States was terrible. It just made all the marketing I remember seeing at the time, just it looked like silly family movie, and it was like they were pushing the heartwarming thing of I know you can do this, as opposed to
Yeah.
the fact that this is just a complete blow the doors off the sucker action movie.
Yeah.
And the only reason I went to see it, I got lucky and I got to see it in the theater, in the cinema, and it was during its last week that they had it, and I had a free ticket. And the free ticket was because of me being a sucker for physical media. I had picked up at Target, a chain of stores we have, Target. It was a Speed Racer promo DVD, which I still have never watched, called The Wonderful Racer Family, and it came with a free ticket. So that was the only reason was because I picked up this promo DVD, think, well, maybe this will be something special down the road.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was, because who knows? I think I would have seen it eventually, but heaven knows when.
Yeah, for me, here it was okay how they were announcing it and saying like, "Hey, go!" And I planned to go, but it didn't go great. So I don't remember if they removed it at the 2 week mark or maybe at third week at most, and then I couldn't. And I really wanted to watch it because, well, it was the Wachowskis, and I really liked what they did with V for Vendetta, the Matrix movies, of course, and then no, I completely missed it, and I was like, no, that's not fair. So sad. I really wanted to see it.
Yeah, I
goddamn.
hate it when stuff gets pulled from the theaters too quick like that. Don't even give it a chance.
Yeah, I would have loved to see it in theaters. But oh well.
Too.
Yeah, UTV, when did you watch it, huh?
With you, I never even knew it
Yeah.
existed until
Really?
until
wow.
Lauren told me about it, and then we watched it, and it's like one of my favorite movies.
Well, there you go. Testament to the great marketing that the movie
Yeah.
had. TB didn't even know it existed.
No,
No.
it's crazy. It's such a gem, hidden gem.
It
It
is.
is.
It
It
is.
is.
Ah, my God. I would say it's still one of the best works by what's the name of this guy? Why am I forgetting all the names this time? Who are you? Who are you? Matt. Yeah, with the M. Yeah. Super Matt. It was and TV. No, it's what's the name of the guy that made the music? Why did I forget?
Oh gosh, and I've got the score for it too, and I
Yeah,
can't
right?
think of the name either. Because I remember picking up the score right after I saw the
It's
movie. because
Italian.
it was-
It's an Italian name. I
Gosh,
mean,
all right, I'm looking it up.
it's Jam.
Okay.
Giacomo Puccini. Yes, of course.
Oh.
That's one.
TV.com.
Thanks for looking for it.
Yeah.
How
Sure.
did I
Just a
forget?
moment.
Oh, Michael Giacchino. I remember. I
Oh.
remembered.
You
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, Giacchino, Michael Giacchino. God damn it. We are in our super, A game here right now.
Yeah.
But I think that one was his best work on adapting and creating more stuff out of what the original source had, because he has been doing that for a while now. He did that with Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movies of the MCU. He did it with the Batman, and he did it with which other one like that? I don't remember. There's another one where he has done a little bit of that. Of okay, let's use what I already knew of this property and now build on top of that. And also, when he has the Spider-Man, sometimes here, especially for the trailers, he will have the pam pa dum, or something like that. So yeah, you're like da da da. Spider-Man does whatever Spider can, and. With Batman, I want to remember if it really sounded a little bit like the not really. It sounded more like a combination between like the Batman from from Tim Burton and which other one like that. I don't remember. But I guess Nolan a little bit. It was like a combination of those. But
Gotcha.
with this one, he did great with the
Yeah.
whole with the whole bam 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 bam
Yes.
bam 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 bam, and it's like, oh my god, yeah, so much fun.
Everything about that movie is underrated. The music, everything.
Oh yeah.
That should have been up for an Oscar for the visuals too. But it probably, with all the
Yes.
CG, wasn't. And if only, file this under if only it would have come out, say, let's just say 3-4 years later, you would have had it in 3D. Imagine Speed
Oh
Racer
my
in 3D.
god.
That would have been given seizures. That would have been amazing.
Yes, I would have loved to see that
Oh
and to
my
go
gosh.
there. And in 3D IMAX, wow, that
Yeah.
would have been great. But
We
it's
should do
true, a
it
lot of the
now.
thing. Oh
A
yeah,
conversion,
yeah.
they could. I've seen some really bad and I've seen some really good 3D conversions.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Jurassic Park was a surprise to me because they went back and converted the original Jurassic Park to 3D, and it was one of those that you would swear it was shot that way. In fact, the 3D of the converted Jurassic Park is, I would say, it's twice, maybe 3 times as good as the 3D on Jurassic World.
Nah.
It just hits perfectly.
Oh, that's
I
great.
missed also that one. I think I watched Jurassic World 3D. I don't remember if I did watch it in 3D. And if I did, you can see how I'm like, I don't even remember.
Yeah,
It
it was a
was
forgettable 3D.
one that I would have loved to see in 3D. It was because I didn't know it was in 3D until coming out of the theater. I was like, it was in 3D. God
Oh
damn it! I
no.
need to return soon. And then they pulled that movie out because it wasn't doing great.
No.
Dread 3D.
Oh my gosh. Dread, the 3D really sells Dread. I didn't see it
I
in theaters in
thought,
3D. I don't have it on Blu-ray, but I did watch it in 3D.
oh,
I
where?
don't have it in I never saw it in 3D in theaters, but I do still have my 3D TV as long as it'll keep lasting.
Ooh.
And yeah,
Oh,
Dread in 3D was nice.
That's
I would
amazing.
have guessed because they have some crazy shots that I was
Yeah.
thinking, how could that look in 3D when they have like extreme close-ups?
Mhm.
Because they have made a whole rig like, oh, we're going to do extreme close-ups, so let's make this type of rig to have the two cameras as close as it can be, so it makes sense. It's like, oh, I would have loved to see that.
Yeah.
But I need to. I guess the answer would be. I hope it works. To buy the 3D Blu-ray and use
Mhm.
the PlayStation and with the VR.
I
I
think
guess.
from what I've heard, that does work. Because I've been
Nice.
looking into glasses, not the VR ones, but similar type glasses things for whenever my TV kicks the bus bucket. And yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. TB, have you watched
Hello.
3D movies in cinema? Do you remember the old 3D in cinema?
I went to see Spy Kids in 3D.
Oh,
It was still the
And
old one, right? The red and blue?
yeah. And
Oh,
Final Destination, I think.
no way.
Yeah, that was horrible.
oh wow! I can only
I
imagine.
would guess.
Hard
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah, same. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do it again.
What would be a really bad idea to watch in 3D that is like, no, why would you do this one in 3D, man? I
Anything with
guess.
sharks in it.
Oh,
mm,
so you won't be seeing Jaws. And that's one of my go-to 3Ds. The third Jaws movie, Jaws
Oh my
3,
god.
is Jaws 3 was originally Jaws 3D.
Yes.
No.
And yeah, it is terrifying, but
Oh my god.
the 3D really elevates it. It does
Oh
make it better.
no.
But it's one of those really aggressive 3Ds from the 80s, which even with modern TV, it does give you some eye strain a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Not
I
for
would
Jaws,
say. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's one I
really,
can't revisit it, but yeah.
I really wanted to see Jackass 3D, but nah, I missed it. I
Oh
completely missed it.
yeah.
Mm.
Nah,
I would like to
would have
see
been
that
fun.
too. Wait, which Jackass was it though?
I guess the third one.
Yeah, I think it was the third one.
What
And
to
they,
make
happens in that one?
to make the typical thing of 3D. You know, Jack's
and I
3D.
want to say the Blu-ray and the DVD were released under the title Jackass 3D, but they don't actually sell a 3D version. So
That's so
unfortunately,
sad.
yeah.
What a waste. What a
Yeah.
waste. Because it would have been great to see a dildo flying through the screen right in front of you. That would have been amazing.
Oh, well, just come to America and visit any Walmart on a weekend. You'll get to see that. No,
So that's how I see. I see.
Oh my god.
But it's not that cinematic. That I want to be safe in my home, just being like, haha, that's funny, and not being like, oh my god, watch out.
not dodging the
Yeah,
flying.
not being like,
Yeah.
oh
my
shit,
God.
oh my god, watch out. Yeah, no
Yeah.
thanks. Anyway, Matt. Well, before that, people have been saying, well, first of all, welcome, Steffi. Sorry if I didn't say hi. Welcome, and everybody. Steffi was saying 3D movies give me headaches and motion sickness, but I wonder, even the new 3D stuff.
One thing that might alleviate that, so there are two different types, at least I can't say for theaters. But with home 3D, there were I would say are, but it's were at this point. There were two different types of 3D TVs. You had what were called active shutter, and those the glasses they connected via Bluetooth, and they had little shutters that you couldn't see that would flip on and off. And those, from what I understand, they gave a little bit of quality, but they gave you more eye strain, more motion sickness, more stuff like they were more you need to take breaks. And then the other type, which is what I had, was passive 3D, which used just polarized glasses. So one lens was just slightly darker, I guess, of a sunglass polarized lens than the other, and it would filter it out. And I guess if you didn't have it set up right, you'd get combing effects. But if everything was set up right, no eye strain, nothing.
Wow.
And easy to use with glasses too. I know a comment was made in the chat about doing 3D with glasses. Yeah, passive with 3D glasses. They even made, I think I've even got a set, I've never used them with my glasses, but of clip-ons that you could clip over your glasses instead of trying to wear a pair of glasses over your glasses.
Yeah, say a little, 5 times glasses again, very fast.
Yeah.
Glasses.
Yeah, so passive 3D is probably less as far as dizziness. I'm not saying none. If you suffer from it, you suffer from it. There's just no way around it. But passive is usually easier on you than, if I can speak, than active.
It does happen. Also, a little, how to call this? I've never done this before, but like a little pause to thank Jintai. Thank you so much for the thrown gift of the, what was it? 8 mini cans of Coca-Cola. Thank you so much. That's some
W,
sweet of you.
Jintai.
Yay, thank you so nice.
Are you gonna share?
Nah, what are you crazy? That's for me.
Not with me, obviously.
I will do it, of course, with you. Thank you so much. It's another of the how you call it, sponsorships. we need to get Coca-Cola to sponsor us.
Yeah, and decaf. More
And decaf. Yeah, exactly. For the hiccups, it says thank you so much in Thai. That's very nice.
Oh wow, I don't know if I've ever really I've never really don't really drink things decaf. Interesting. Okay.
I have to have decaf because I have a heart condition. So
Oh,
I have
okay.
Any kind of caffeine, I will explode.
Understood. Oh no, we don't want we don't want to clean that up. No.
Hey.
No, poor TV.
Gotcha. Yeah. I understand. I didn't know that was a thing. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Aye.
So there's not many things that have decaf, like the soda.
No, there aren't.
There's not much. I heard that in the US they have decaf Dr. Pepper. And I love Dr. Pepper, but I haven't drank it in years because it has caffeine in. But they
I
don't
didn't
sell
even
it
know it
here in the
had that.
UK. They don't sell it here.
That's interesting. I
Oh,
didn't know that Dr. Pepper was caffeinated. I know they have the diet one here, but yeah,
Ah.
I've never checked that. Interesting.
Yeah, I read online because I was like, oh, I wish I could have Dr. Pepper. Ooh. But they only sell it over there, and they
Hmm.
have no plans of bringing it here yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
That's too
I'm gonna
bad.
send them like a million emails.
yes, exactly. What's wrong with them? How dare they? What do you usually drink, Matt? What do you like?
Oh, geez.
Cheese.
I'm so
Interesting.
basic.
Cheese
Um,
is nice.
I guess well, I drink different throughout the day than I do with dinners. With dinners,
Mm.
I treat myself to a soda, and yeah, usually sugared, not diet. Caffeine or no caffeine. Not really super picky. It could be a Dr. Pepper or a cola.
Mm.
But throughout the rest of the day and when I'm streaming, it's usually either just bottled water or carbonated water. Seltzer, whatever, the
Oh
slightly flavored,
yeah.
the bitter thing that they try to convince you has flavor.
Yeah.
Nah, it
Yeah.
sucks. I
Yeah,
see.
that's pretty much all I drink is that. I've taught myself to enjoy it.
Oh, I see.
Can you not taught yourself to enjoy something else? Nah.
I could actually, so carbonated water I'd always done a not always, but in the past few years I'd done off and on. And
Mhm.
then one of the other streamers I watch, one of the ones who's been an influence on me,
Aw.
she mentioned always drinking carbonated water and that it helped with her throat. So I figured, well,
Ah.
Interesting.
might
Yeah.
as well. I don't know if it actually has helped my throat because it doesn't feel like it's helping, but but I keep doing it at least while I'm streaming.
I wonder
Yeah.
in which way, like it helped. Because I
I
not
don't
that I don't
know.
believe it, just that, what is it doing? Is it getting rid of what, or is it hydrating it better, or what?
I don't know, or maybe it's just a case where she preferred it to drinking regular water. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't
Or
know.
maybe
It
it
does
worked
happen.
for her, and maybe
Yeah.
not so much for other people.
You
Yeah.
know, it can
Yeah.
happen for me. I think with a lot of sometimes happens with a lot of mucus or phlegm that you will
Yummy.
feel very yeah, but you will feel very very dry with that. So you
Mm-hmm.
will
Yeah.
prefer to have something else like that, and yeah, it makes it feel nicer on the throat instead
Yeah,
of just
maybe.
plain water. Plain water makes you feel yes. If it
Yeah.
was like
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel that I am, I haven't satiated my thirst.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Makes it, yeah, ditto. I mean, I drink the bottled water, but but yeah, it doesn't feel like it satisfies always. That's for
Mm-mm.
sure.
Mm.
No.
So what else do you two do? Just out of curiosity, what do you do for your throats to keep them nice and I guess fresh for streaming? Because I've tried doing some like green tea with honey in it, but
Oh
That's a good
yeah.
idea.
Uh, Lauren, you go first. This is your.
All
yeah,
This
right.
is
I'm
your
very
thing.
For
curious.
me,
Very curious.
honestly, I will lately, especially, I've been drinking whatever it is except water. I will be drinking.
Water.
Well, the problem with tea, if you do it while you're going to do this, sometimes the same thing. It can make you feel very dry, very like
Mm,
so it's not great. It's better either way before or after.
okay.
But the meantime, at least for me, not great. So I would be drinking, yeah, Coca Cola or ginger ale or
Really?
anything like that. Yes,
Okay, that's
not
interesting.
milk. Milk
No,
also is
no.
not good.
Yeah, that I
No.
definitely know. The
Yeah,
mucus, yeah.
but that's pretty much it. And then also something that is very important and it's very tricky for us in this business, as you know, but to not speak.
To
To
not
be
Yeah.
speak.
quiet. Yeah, to
Okay.
speak
No
at the
speak.
least that you can
No
do.
speaking stream.
Yes, no
Ah,
speaking
yeah, and see
stream.
that's where that's definitely where I fail.
Exactly. It is tricky because yeah, well, you are especially how many days usually you stream? Like 5 days a week?
Oh, I've been doing it's usually 6, but I'm trying to cut it down to 5 again cuz
Good.
6 is a bad idea. um
Well,
yeah.
Well, yeah, if you go back to the five, I would say try to have one day. If you can have one day with no talking, oh my God. I did it one time with TV, remember, not that long
yeah.
ago. I was like, I'm not going to talk today. I'm just going to, anything that I'm going to tell you, I will type it. And
Baby, I'm the one who speaks.
Oh,
you're
nice.
silly. Yeah, I finally got to just listen to her beautiful voice.
Mhm.
It's not very often he does that.
No.
Oh
He's the
dear.
talker.
Oh dear. I'll try to keep that
But
in mind. If I can get a single day without talking,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
yeah, what happened to me, for example, it was in a way I ruined it because I tried to then explore what I could do with my voice now that it rested for a day. But I started to
Mhm.
sing a lot, a
Mm.
lot. And I was like, oh my God, I can do this that I wasn't able to do the other day. And oh, I can go super low and I can go all the way like that. And then I can go super
Mhm.
high, and then, oh my God, what's going on? And then after a couple hours of just being like, yeah, I can sing like now, or maybe an hour, I was already like, now I cannot talk anymore again. I
Oh
feel like
dear.
tired and God, why did I do that? No, not good.
Oof.
Not good.
Gotcha,
Not.
gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, it's still very good to also the way that we speak for some weird reason the way that I speak as Lauren, it's not exactly for some reason the same way that
Mhm.
I speak myself, and I don't know why my body decides to do a certain thing and it puts a bit of constriction, so it makes me even more tired than I should be because of that. And it's a lot of fun. It's like, yeah, now I cannot talk anymore, and I used to do 11-hour streams and now I can barely do 3. What's wrong with
Oh,
me?
I hear you. I gotcha.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much the same way as far as it does seem like when I'm on a mic, I'm always talking in a different tone than I do normally. Must be a mental thing.
Or a VTuber thing, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. Well, mine, I think, gosh, yeah, even going back to my previous IRL career, probably the same thing too. So yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Saving the universe.
No, no. Oh boy. So once upon a time, I used to work in IRL. I used to work in TV news. I was a newscast producer with a mid-market TV station. I didn't do a lot of voice stuff, but about the same time that I was leaving that for a number of reasons, I was about to become a traffic reporter. I'd pretty much been given an offer for that, but unfortunately some things happened with family where I was forced to pass on it. But I don't, I mean, it may sound like I regret it, but I don't, because I'm a firm believer that you always wind up where you're supposed to be, and
Oh,
if you
yes.
didn't, you'd be a different person completely. I would not be VTubing. I would not know
Yeah.
either of you.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't
Oh.
like the thought of not being who I am today, even if it's just a little bit. I like who I am today. I mean, I don't like who I am today, but I like who I am today. So,
We like who you are.
oh, bless. But you know, I wouldn't want to be someone else, is what I
Of
mean.
course. Of course. Yeah. Things happen for a reason, don't they?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. But yeah, it would be really nice to turn on my radio or something and then hear your voice. You've got a really nice voice.
Oh, bless you. I
Yeah, I was gonna
appreciate
say that explains everything. That's why you sound like you sound, because you
Well-
were so used to listen to the news, and yeah, it sounds very much like Thank God it's not like the typical newscaster type of thing where everybody's talking this way. You don't do that.
I can do that, and I hated it.
Yeah.
I hear
It's
you.
so bad.
I hear you. And well, they don't realize. I mean, it's sort of like with VTubing, where you don't realize you're talking a certain way. Like you, Lauren, were saying you speak a different way. They don't realize. I can say most. I'm sure there's some that they flip a switch, but most they don't. It's just to them that's the natural thing. The moment they get in front of that camera, it's just the way their speech flips that way. And for better or for worse, mostly for worse.
Yeah. Well, for me, I don't know. For me, like I do this voice on purpose for Lauren because for several reasons that I thought that it would go with the character and everything like that. Because I could just simply talk like I usually talk, but that's not Lauren. And sometimes it will appear when I am just, I don't know, not really thinking much about it. But yeah, it's weird how the body is like, oh, but you have to try to do this thing and your larynx is doing that. And it's like, now I'm more tired. Why can I not speak like, how is Lauren speaking a little bit quieter? And if I was just doing like that, but that's, I don't know. It immediately goes back to be loud. Well, not super loud, but a little bit.
Ditto. I struggle with that, and I've told you before. I struggle with the loudness partially because I don't have a fold back in my monitor in my headphones. I picked up some new headphones that are supposed to be more open in the back, so I'm hoping that'll maybe help instead. But I've tried to put them on. Well, OBS. Whenever I try to monitor through OBS. For those of you out there chatting and watching, OBS is free software, but it's got a lot of little bugs to work through, and it likes to go out of sync a lot. So that's been my biggest problem with getting the monitor is OBS just takes it out of sync for me, and I cannot find a solution.
Oh no! What the hell? That's so strange.
Yeah.
It's always something with us VTubers, always the streamers and all. We're having issues with our computers. Yeah, of course. When it works.
Yeah, when it works,
it's fun.
When it works, it's great.
Oh my god. What have you been? I mean, I guess that one is something that you could say it's a little bit of a typical thing, a typical problem for you to happen. Do you have another one that is like, always for some reason this?
Other than what I have been going through, which I've already told you about privately, the problems with my ISP. Pretty much those have been my main thing. The audio going out of sync, and audio especially with my monitor, and with any of my gaming, because I told you I do a dual PC setup, and also with my consoles. Any audio I feed through HDMI audio always goes out of sync, so I have to use an analog cable for the audio. The analog stays perfectly in sync, but the HDMI always drifts, and there just doesn't seem to be a clear answer, at least not one that I've been able to find for it. But it's not a big deal because I found a solution, so that's what matters. Yeah. What about the two of you? What sort of problems do you run into?
Well, you just saw them to try to make this thing run because it needs a lot of things to have the different cups that we have for different guests. So that's why no one has ever had that one cup that you have there, or Gamer Juice. That's for you. That's your cup.
Thank you so much. I didn't. Nice.
Yeah, and TB, it's the first time that it has TBT. And in a way, sure, it's the first time that I have stuff in my cup. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, it's the first time. I had good stuff last time. This is just stuff.
I thought you had stuff.
No, good stuff.
Oh, what?
I had the good stuff, and you had the question mark, and me, I also had the question mark. Yeah, it was question mark.
Well, you guys, I can imagine, because you have a super complex operation compared to anything I do. I am really just super impressed at what you, Lauren, and what you, TB, pull off, because your
Thank you.
shows are
Ditto.
really, they are really, really something special. It's so much more than just, here's an opening animation, come into a background, play a game. It's just so high quality. It never ceases to impress me.
You're so
No,
kind.
it's so
And the same
nice that
back
we
to
have
you.
been able to trick you. It's so good.
You.
like he thinks that we have so much. Oh no, there's a lot of stuff, but at the same time, no, come on, you do a lot. We love
Yes.
the whole intros that you have of things and a lot of stuff that you do with the whole here we go and it's time for this. The Mattimus is doing that. And it's like
dear.
wow, and choo, all of those. That's a
So
lot
hype.
of fun.
Oh,
So
thank
hype.
you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, a lot of hype, and it's a great idea to for starting screen in a way to say like, okay, well, I'm doing this. This video gives me 2 minutes of something. Okay, yeah, run, and then okay, here we go. I am ready. Okay, that's it. Honestly, I need to work on some of those. I've been wanting to do something like that for a while. I haven't had time, and sometimes I
Yeah.
just forget, and other times I'm like, I'm a little bit lazy today. I
Yeah.
don't know. And then a year passed by.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way when it comes, especially to doing shorts. I am so awful at editing, and doing shorts is just,
Oh my
unless
God.
I know the exact clip I'm gonna be able to put in, it's just, oh, forget it. No short this week.
Yeah, Tib is great
don't
for
blame you.
shorts.
Nah, not really.
What are
thank
you talking
I
about?
love the shorts you've been putting out, the recent music video and stuff like that, or the brief. Yeah, I look at that and it's like, wow, here I am using my 10-year, 15-year-old copy of Vegas that barely runs.
See? He uses Vegas.
Yeah,
I
one of
love
us.
Vegas.
One of us.
I'm so glad. Like I was saying to Matt before, I've never met anyone other than you and I who use Vegas.
Yeah, I don't remember if I have met
I
someone
haven't.
else from
I'm
this.
so
Yeah, no.
stubborn. I will not
Yeah.
change.
I've tried using oh gosh, what was it? What's the black magic
Da
one?
Vinci.
Da
Da
Vinci,
Resolve?
yeah. I tried using Da Vinci, and my biggest problem with Da Vinci right out of the gate was
Da Vinci?
it didn't want to import any of my file types.
Oh,
Oh,
So
really?
importing my old file,
That-
yeah, I guess it's very strict on what
Sorry.
codecs it allows in. So it's like, well, I don't want to have to start over on this stuff. So
that is
back
so
to
strange,
Vegas.
no? Yeah, exactly. Because just let me put whatever. Why Vegas has
Yeah.
like usually has no issue. Even now, MKV files, I think they can read them finally. Maybe not in the old versions. Yeah, no. But in the new ones, I think MKV even can be read. And usually doesn't have an issue reading anything. Sometimes, yeah, here and there, but at least you will see that it read it. Maybe it won't play it in real time, but it's reading it. So what the hell, Da Vinci? What the hell's wrong with you? I thought you invented everything and the world, but no, you suck.
Yeah. And CapCut also. CapCut, I just can't get used to editing like with something like
yes,
that on
CapCut.
on an Android. And when I tried to do the PC version, it seemed like a lot of the features, the subtitling effects and whatnot were locked behind a paywall, and adjusting the
Oh,
subtitles
yeah, now it is.
once
Ooh.
if it has the timing wrong, it's so I couldn't it seemed just so difficult to get the timing adjusted, where even if it can't do them automatically in Vegas, at least I could change the timing in an instant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But no.
No. And a lot of it goes back to, a lot of it is just finding time and laziness to learn a lot of these things too. I just
same.
can't it's boy,
I
I don't want to go back to school, Mom.
Of course.
Exactly.
not.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, we're stubborn.
But yeah, I also tried one time when I was working for a couple of months on some what was it? We were doing editing and a lot of production for I don't know ads and stuff like that, they had Vegas, but they wanted to use Premiere. No, Premiere, and
Why?
never liked it. I was
No.
doing the minimum stuff because I was like, okay, at least I can do just select stuff that you want to edit. Okay, this is how you save it. Okay, sure, fine, but I'm not editing with that thing.
Yeah.
And I also remember one time someone, I saw how to use Final Cut and I hated it. It was so stupid. So stupid. And I can't believe people still use that one. Every time less and less and more people you will see them like this thing that's yeah, no, it doesn't work at all. So I'm gonna change now to anything else, going back to Premiere, going to DaVinci, and maybe Vegas, why not? Or yeah, as you said, TV CapCut, I need to try that again.
Yeah, it's good for like templates and stuff. They have a lot of pre-made stuff. So it makes it a lot easier for editing. Like I said, I feel new editors have it a bit easier than we do, us old folk.
No.
Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm trying to think there was another. Oh, well, and even because I know you were mentioning Premiere, I haven't used Premiere. I know for some of my transitions I used Adobe After Effects, but the
Ooh.
problem is, so my Adobe After Effects and my Photoshop. The good news is I don't have to worry about paying any of these, the yearly licensing fees. The bad news is I got them for free and they're from 2006, and Windows 10 doesn't like things from 2006.
Oof.
And they
No.
don't,
Wait.
unfortunately, the After Effects I use, so I don't really use it. Once I got the transitions done that I have, it was like, that's enough. It doesn't have any 3D capabilities. It was all flat 2D, so really, really limited. But not having to pay for it is nice too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Which, for your stuff, for example, for everything that you have done, do you use what programs, for example, usually? I mean, for editing, yeah, you continue with Vegas. Do you
Yeah.
have anything else to work with audio, or do you do everything in Vegas?
Most of my audio, okay, I use Vegas, my old Vegas studio, and then I also do a tiny little bit with Magic's movie studio. And the whole reason that came about was
Yes.
Magic's bought Vegas.
Yes, from
And
Sony.
I thought Magic's movie studio was the same as Vegas movie studio.
Oh no,
They are
it's
not the same.
not the same.
Not even remotely. They still sell Vegas, and the new Vegas is mostly like the old one. But yeah, the Magic's movie studio wasn't. So I use it a little bit. I use it to reorient my 916 into the vertical mode because my existing Vegas, I can't output vertical videos. So I have to output them horizontal on their side, and then I flip them vertical. So that's pretty much all the Magic's movie studio does for me.
Yeah.
Anything else I use? I don't use anything really for audio beyond Vegas. I don't, thankfully I haven't had to do too much audio work outside of my little promo ads. And then beyond that, I'm just using my old copy of Photoshop for all my thumbnails, and
There we go.
that's pretty much
amazing.
it. And Vroid Studio, so I can get poses of my face whenever I need to put them
Oh,
into one of the thumbnails. That's about it.
nice.
What about you guys? I'm sure it's a wealth of programs compared to the teeny tiny like 3 things I use. What all do you guys rely on?
Sometimes. You, TB? Tell us, TB.
I also just use Vegas mostly. And, well, the 3D stuff we do in Dreams.
Dreams. Okay.
Yes, all of
Yeah.
this place, all of this world that you are sitting on and everything like that, it was made in Dreams.
Oh, okay.
Dreams is
I'll
a
look that one up.
PlayStation 4 video game.
Oh, wow. So okay. That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
awesome.
This a lot of times these things are running. Right now it's not running in real time, but this was running in real time to be like, okay, yeah, let's do this. So that program it's not just a video game, it's an engine to make video games, but it's also a video game.
Oh wow.
So you can create, you can sculpt these things. Some of them I did them, some others no. Some of them there's a lot of assets that people have already made. So it's like, why I shouldn't just use them? No, this works for me. This works. Yeah, let's put it all. Let's move the lights around. Let's change colors, and there we go.
Oh wow, that is awesome.
And that's why we have different, different shots like this one, like this one, like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we can have more stuff with a little bit more time to animate or anything like that. So yeah, with Dreams, we've made a lot of stuff. A lot of times, TV is the one that has even, and that's the thing. TV knows how to use it. In a lot of ways, I know a little bit more because I got to be like, oh, let me try this thing, but it doesn't take that long to learn because they try to make it very friendly. So, for example, for the manor, TB, she did the whole. That one was her. She did the whole room. She found
wow.
the things, and then I only sculpted the chikis.
Oh wow, that all of that just within the PlayStation 4 Dream. That is really
Yes.
super impressive.
It's
Yes.
great. We wish more people knew about it.
Yeah, making me wish I had a PlayStation.
Oh, you've never had a PlayStation?
I've never had a
Yeah, right?
Sony console. Nope.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, yeah.
What's wrong with you, man? What the
I don't
Don't
know.
say that.
It was a choice between a PlayStation and an Ouya, and I chose very poorly.
Oh my God! Interesting. What was the
The
reasoning?
Ouya, it was they tried to push it as if it was going to be a cheap alternative to a PlayStation 4. It started as a crowdfunding thing. It is
I
about
remember.
the size of a Rubik's Cube. It's an Android-based video game console. So it's just like
Yes.
these Android TV boxes now that you pick up for next to nothing. But it was marketed as a games console, had its own storefront. It had one of the Final Fantasies had been ported to it. But yeah, it they shut down the servers on that thing, so now it is a paperweight.
Whoa, my
I mean,
God!
you could get it to work. You could get it to work, but
It looks a bit like the Vita console.
does it?
Vita?
Could be. I think I haven't even searched for it, but I remember knowing about the Ouya.
Yeah.
Huyeron de ahí, se fueron. Haha. Can I have a drum sound, TV, like the tudum, ps. There we go. Huyeron. Huyeron is that they ran away, but it sounds a little bit like huya, huya, y huyeron, se
Yeah.
fueron.
It was one of those things that I don't even know why I picked it up. I legitimately I look back and it's just well that's $100 I'm not getting back. But
Oh
I mean
my
at least it
God.
was cheap, but still I mean cheap in the
Yeah.
grand scheme of things. But yeah,
I mean,
We
it looked
need-
cool.
Yeah. We need you to put a PlayStation on your throne, and then people can be like, "Yeah, Matt needs a PlayStation. He made
I
a
need
mistake.
to
He
make
should
a
be okay."
throne. I still
Yeah.
have never done a throne. So I've been scared to death to do a throne. I've been
Really?
scared to death to do a throne because of one of my mods, Omegs, and also because of and you know her, Rhea Sumire. Because Rhea Sumire was did a big conversation once about how I needed to have canon underwear. And so I am so afraid that everyone's going to be wanting to buy me underwear over Throne. Because I know Omegs kind of wants to just send me like
I mean, it would be
Speedos and-
really funny, but you can set those things up. You know, you can say
I
like,
know.
no, I don't want people to send me just anything, just the things that I put there, or you
Yeah.
can let them, choose for you to say like, oh yeah, send me stuff. Why not? Yeah, sure.
Gotcha, yeah.
So it
I'm
should be okay.
intrigued what you mean by canon
Canon
underwear.
underwear. So according to Rhea, every VTuber needs to have their established underwear that is part of their canon, so that people, even if you don't want lewd
Oh,
artwork, can draw lewd artwork.
I say the lore accurate
Yeah,
type
the
of yeah.
lore accurate underwear. So I don't. Yeah,
Ah,
I didn't know that was a thing. And I'm glad
me
you didn't either.
neither.
I feel much
No.
better now.
Do we have canon underwear? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
We will need that. I will. I wonder what would it be.
Huh.
Hmm.
Something
Oh dear.
frilly for you, Lauren.
I don't know. I had my made version made by Moo.
That's
That
true.
one was cool. I look amazing.
Yes, you do, dear.
Nice. I don't think I've seen that. Moo does amazing stuff though.
Oh yeah, really.
Yeah,
good.
yeah, very nice art.
Hasn't
Yes.
done anything of me yet, but
Really?
Well, not as you
dear.
not as a human, no.
and oh no, yeah, that's true. She did that.
Yeah, she did. She even did. Oh my god, I love the little
I know.
the ice cream shaped as Tibi. That one's so cute.
Yeah, that was very cute.
But yeah, human Tibi. No, what's wrong with you, Moo? What's
I'm waiting,
going on?
Moo.
Yeah,
I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
Beautiful.
I think we're getting close to the end of the show now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it went so fast, man.
It did.
God.
It definitely did.
And it could have been a little bit more, but of course we started a little bit late. Again, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry
yeah.
for that, everybody.
Well, I'll figure out how this stuff works next time, I hope.
No, don't you
No.
worry. No, you did great. Honestly, it was
hard.
very, very
Well, I
fun.
appreciate it. And thank you, both of you, for having me on. This really has been a pleasure. I absolutely, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I love the work both of you do together and individually. So really, being invited here, it just made me feel like $1,000,000 today. So thank you so much.
Goodness, you're so sweet, and we're so lucky to have you here. It's been a long time dream come true.
Oh, geez, you might want to invest in more expensive dreams. Thank you, though. I appreciate that.
No. It was
bless you. Thank
really,
you.
really. No, it was the pleasure is ours. It's great. You are really, really. You sound like a very kind, very good guy, and it's always like, oh yeah, it would be great to know about him more a little bit. And I wish well. It's not the last time you're gonna be here. We need to invite you next time for tea in a
No,
couple
you
of
haven't
weeks.
scared me away. If I haven't bored you all to tears, then absolutely.
No,
To-
I like being educated.
Oh, well, let me pull out my notebook on Superman too.
Yeah.
No, just no.
oh
Okay,
my
next
god.
time.
Yeah, next time we have to watch it. Maybe in the sea. So well, it's supposed to come to streaming now. The new one.
The new
I
one,
want to see
yeah,
it to finally see. Like, okay, is it any
Yeah.
good? Was it meh? Was it garbage? I don't know.
That's the way I feel. Is I feel like I feel like, well, you because you love Man of Steel, and me because I love the Richard Donner Superman. I feel like I'm obligated to. I feel like I'm obligated to see the James Gunn one.
Yes, we have to do
Yeah.
it. Just so we can finally talk, and people who can be like, okay, they finally did it. They finally said it. They
Yeah.
hated it or they loved
Yeah,
it. I
yeah.
was right. I was wrong.
Yeah, now y'all can cancel me. Now y'all can cancel me when I actually give reasons and pull out my list of why I hated it. Then the cancellation could start. No, I don't think it's good. I'll just say right now, based on all the reactions I've seen, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I just think it's going to be one of those where it's going to be underwhelming because the Superman, like in your case and my case, the Superman that you like. The Superman that you love. And once you've got that established, those are high bars to overcome.
And we all know this is the worst one, right?
Exactly. That's what it is. Of course we know, TB. Ah. Yeah, Tibi also really loves Man of Steel.
Yeah, I know
Ah,
you guys did the watch along of it. I wish I
yeah.
would have watched that because I haven't watched the watch along because I haven't watched that movie probably since close to when it came out. It has been a long time for
We will
me.
have to do a watch
Ooh.
along together of something.
Of course,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be the three of us in the cinema like that last
Yeah.
time. I will have to redo the intro thingy just to have
Mm-hmm.
3 seats so the three of us sit down
Oh,
properly.
so cute.
Oh,
It's not that big of a deal. It's just like I have to do it, but it can be done. It's doable, of course, and that would be great.
And I take up all 3 of them.
Exactly. We have to be at the back.
Yeah.
oh dear.
One thing more that I wanted to know before
Sure.
leaving, and it's a little bit more about your lore and everything. How was the idea of the back library? Why the back library?
Oh, well, it kind of started as just an accidental misspeak. So when I was in my previous career, um,
No.
I already had my big movie library, and at the time I had part of my DVDs were on my shelves in my apartment then, and part of it were all boxed up just because I had too much crap and didn't have enough room to put them out. And it was just one of those things. Someone I was working with was using footage from some movie in some news story, and they had gone out and they could, I guess they couldn't find a streaming copy. They had gone out and bought a copy because this is before all the Best Buys did away with DVDs.
Mm.
Um, and it was, I just walked up because I knew I'd had in my boxed up stuff and just said, "Oh, well, you should have asked me. I think I have that in my back library." And so from that
Oh.
point, it just was one of those things where, oh, I like the ring of
Oh.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Yeah,
Ah,
and
that
yeah, sadly,
explains everything.
it's not a good story. It's a story, but it's
is.
not a good
I
story.
think it is.
Just
It's an interesting one.
yeah.
Very,
So
very
that was it.
interesting.
It was just something that, and so from that point on, I just started thinking, oh
Mm.
well, I'll just start calling my whole library the back library because the better stuff is always hidden in the back or something along those lines.
That's really good. I like
Okay.
that.
No, I think that's a great
Are there any books in the
idea.
back library?
There are graphic novels. Oh,
Oh,
Don't go. Don't worry. Don't worry.
oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
panic over.
Just making sure. Oh boy, someone's saying the sussy stuff. No, Red.
Huh?
In the chat. No, book-wise. Mostly some graphic novels, collected editions of DC. Um,
Mm.
and I don't keep them out, but I guess I would say just because I used to read them when I was
Uh-huh.
working in previous jobs, tons of old Star Trek novels.
Oh,
For whatever
nice.
reason, I started reading old Star Trek novels to pass the time, and yeah, but those
Oh.
are mostly the books in the back library. Well, that and just a random copy sitting there, I don't know why, of Richard Chamberlain's autobiography, uh, Father de Bricassaw from
Uh-huh.
the Thornbirds.
Oh, I love the Thornbirds.
Yeah, I don't even know why I've got it. I've never read it. It's one of
That's
those books I
amazing.
picked it. I just saw it like a brand new looking copy in a discount store, and oh heck with it. I could say I got the autobiography of Richard Chamberlain. Okay,
Yeah, that's amazing.
I've
who just
never
passed
seen
away
it. We
too.
were on. Oh
No.
yeah.
When?
Really?
It was just a few months ago. It was
Oh
just
my
a few months ago.
goodness.
I know he lived in Hawaii, but he'd fallen off the map, and yeah,
God damn.
yeah. I want to say he was in his
Ooh.
90s, so he was up there.
Okay. Well, he had a good
good
time
life.
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Exactly.
Well, I brought the mood down.
Yeah.
No.
Typical
Time for
Matt.
everyone's favorite board game, Guess Who Died?
Guess who died today? My feelings. There we go. My sympathy for you. Nah, it's so
What the
stupid.
Oh,
I don't know. Just something really silly. No, it's been great to have you here, Matt.
it's been great
honestly.
being
An
here.
honor.
Thank you. Thank you
And we
so
will
much
have
to
you
both of you.
again. We will have you again for tea again, maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe a little bit more. We will talk about it, and and we will just chat and have a nice day. Hopefully it doesn't rain. We will see.
Sounds great. I love it. I love it. Thank you to both of you, and I hope your neck feels better, TB.
Oh, thank you, Matt. That's so kind. I do too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
No. And, let me do one silly thing quickly. Where is it? Behind the scenes, keep talking TV.
Okay.
Do you have any plans this week, next week?
In an hour
this
or
week and next
something.
week, probably just the normal stuff, just streaming. I'll be doing my own stream tonight at 10 p.m. So 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so about an hour from now. Trying to do more of that hand cam stuff and finish going through the NES library and hoping that my bit rate does not get nerfed by my ISP or YouTube or whoever, but I think it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. It'll be fine. Manifest. It will be fine.
Yeah, of course it will be okay. Thank you, everybody, again for being with us here. Thank you. Thank you. Also, welcome to Fluke and Tianxin. It was also nice to see you guys. And Jintai, thank you again for the cans and for becoming a member. That's super nice of you. Thank you, Red, as always, of course. And thank you, everybody, really. Dolahan, Twin, and who else was here that I am missing? I don't know, Luciano, and then Steffi, Daddy Chu, Chu. And
wait, she's daddy now, and I asked why, and she said, "Ask Matt."
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't even remember what was said, but something was said which led to everyone thinking I had I was into daddies, and no, I'm not.
No.
Dream Daddy.
No, I am not into the daddies. No, Matt knocked us up.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
No, it's not a thing. No, I
Who's
don't know
gonna
where
love you, baby? Dream Daddy.
Oh, it just keeps getting worse, doesn't it? It just keeps. I just gotta stop talking. I need to start doing the silence on my own streams.
Yes.
That'll be the answer.
Yeah, you hear that right here. Next week, Dream Daddy with Mattimus. Here we go. I cannot wait for it. Thank you, everyone. We're gonna raid. In fact, we're gonna raid into Mattimus stream for the next hour because it has to be.
No pressure.
No pressure.
You have to start now. Start now. Look, if I would have noticed and all, I would have moved it so we would stop exactly a little before you start your thing. No, but you have to set up stuff. You have to do a lot of things. So probably an hour is good time for you.
Yeah, this would be fine.
All right. Well, thank you, Tibi, my love, for being here. Of course, my sweet baby.
It's me.
I hope you enjoy your tea, your Tibi tea.
Well, it was cold.
Oh, God damn it, always.
You made
Morty, you left it too cold. God damn it, Morty. Always.
Send
always
him to
that
the wine
guy.
cellar.
Yeah, next time I will do that. And again, thank you, Matt. You've been amazing, of course. You cannot say amazing without a Matt amazing. Yes.
Oh dear. Well, thank you. It's been amazing to be here.
Well, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you again soon. Otsuma. Bye bye, everybody. Ciao. Bye.
Ciao.
We will see you someday.
Who knows when?
Who knows when? Yay!